the knights who say knee.
Who are you?
We are the knights who say knee.
No, not the knights who say knee.
The same.
Knee. No. No. We are now the knights who say boing. Fruit and veggies.
Hey everybody, this is Nathan Crane.
I'm Derek Crane.
And this is Nutrition Thursday. So we had a question lately from a family member who was wondering how many servings of fruit and veggies do I actually need to eat per day, right? And the more we talked about it and looked into it and thought about it, it's like I realized how little information there is about that and how little people actually know about how many fruit and veggies you should eat per day. So, you know, a lot of times we want to look to the USDA, we want to look to the food pyramid. We've been shown that in school, and the problem with that is they're even changing because they're finding out that they've been wrong. So, right, they have the old food pyramid, which is what I grew up on in school, and then a few years ago they released a new one where they changed things because they realized that they were wrong. And so maybe in 5 years or 10 or 15 years, they'll release a new one and realize that they were wrong again. But you know, this is our opinion, our perspective, and our own experience we want to share with you. I've been trying just about every single, health, diet, cleanse, nutrition plan on the planet that I could find for over 10 years now. So I've not only researched them, studied them, talked with hundreds of doctors and nutritionists and health experts about it, but I've also experimented with them in my own life. So I want to share with you my perspective. Derek's going to share with you his perspective, and hopefully you'll walk away from this video with some new knowledge and inspiration as to how many servings of fruit and vegetables you actually need in your diet to really have profound health.
Yeah, so I find that my body personally needs a lot of fruit and veggies. Through the recommended daily dosage of the USDA, it's 2 cups of fruits, 2.5 cups of veggies. I find that I can get that before even 11 a.m. just through my morning smoothie. We were just talking about like what we put into our smoothies.
Yeah.
And really because my body's asking for those micronutrients, my body's really asking for all those vitamins and minerals. And that's why I actually don't take a multivitamin, is because I'm getting them through whole food complexes through my daily diet.
Right, which is key because then you're getting it, especially if you're eating those raw, right? Then you're getting those nutrients in the living form. They haven't been processed and manufactured in a laboratory. And, the ability of your body to assimilate those processed and manufactured. There's been a lot of studies that show that your body can't even assimilate a lot of those nutrients that you're taking if you're taking a multivitamin. I'm not saying stop taking a multivitamin. What we're saying is have a little bit of more education and knowledge around, if you really want to nutrify your cells for recovery, for health, for usefulness, for energy, then knowing that if you're getting it from the source direct, right, your body's gonna be able to assimilate it a lot better. So with the USDA recommended amount, the pyramid, the food pyramid, etc., I tried to calculate what 2 cups of fruit, 2.5 cups of veggies, and they're basing this on a 2,000 calorie diet, which is a pretty, sedentary lifestyle, but average, right? That's roughly 1/5 of your calories each day. Yeah. So they're saying one part out of 5 parts of all your calories should only be fruit and vegetables. Yeah. And as you said, like you found that's way too few for your body. Well, the scientists and doctors and nutritionists that I know personally, friends of mine who have clinics, who have healing centers, who deal specifically with thousands of people who have diabetes, who have cancer, who have heart disease, they come in there and they don't put them on a 1/5 diet. They put them on an 80% plus diet, fresh, raw, organic fruits and vegetables with other things, herbs, nuts, seeds, berries, these types of things, and they watch diseases disappear. So literally, and then you can look at the China study, you can look at a lot of different information, scientific articles out there where the more you increase your organic fruit and vegetable daily amount, the less likely you're going to have disease, the faster your body's going to heal. Why? It's very simple. Fruit and vegetables are full of vitamins, minerals, of things you can't get from meat and dairy and grains and things like that. Grains are good to have in your diet. Beans are good to have in your diet. You know, legumes, peas, things like that. But ideally, you want the things that have most of the vitamins and minerals, the phytonutrients, the amino acids, and that's where you're going to get fruit and vegetables.
Yeah.
Right? Those things are so packed with phytonutrients and the minerals and vitamins you need to be healthy that there's no replacing them. It doesn't matter what you do. There's supplements that help, but there's no replacing them.
So true. So going right into like how to implement this into your daily life, like how to be able to get more, because it can be kind of like, oh, I don't know how to get more. I don't know how to get more into my daily diet. Just, you can make a morning smoothie where you're doing, you know, banana, apple, handful of spinach, add some orange juice, add a completely organic, non-GMO, food-based super meal that's through Purium that has a lot of veggies into it and superfoods, and right away a majority of your nutrients are going to be coming from these micronutrients, raw living foods that you can just implement into your daily diet. Also being able to add in like a huge salad, you know, being able to add in a huge salad before even your meal, so that even then you're getting those micronutrients. Another thing that I like to do is actually juice.
Right.
Being able to juice, being able to just, because it can be difficult to, you know, have a huge salad as a meal. Right. Even though that's what I do. I love having a huge spinach, kale salad, adding in healthy fats like avocado, and I can eat that as a meal in and of itself. Right. And it's massive. Right. You know, and a way to be able to get that into your daily diet that makes it more convenient for you would be to purchase a juicer, and then you can actually get those micronutrients, those vitamins and minerals, still flooding your system with those nutrients.
Right, and that's key. And so the real question is like, how many calories of fruit and vegetables do you really need? Well, from my perspective, from what we've been talking about and we're in agreement with, is at least 50%, right? Not 1/5, 1/2. If you can get at least 1/2 or more of your daily intake, you know, ideally 80% plus if you're looking for real healing, for, you know, real longevity, for real usefulness, but we know that's not realistic for most people. You know, I add up my calories recently and I'm getting about 1/2, some days even more than that, from fruit and vegetables, right? And the fruit and vegetables, we're talking tomatoes, we're talking carrots, we're talking celery, you know, eggplant, avocado, apples, oranges, bananas. And so if you can get to at least 50% of your diet in fruit and vegetables, you will see a significant improvement in your overall health and well-being, in longevity, in your immune system being healthier. Everything improves because you are nutrifying those cells. You're nutrifying your cells with the vitamins and minerals they need. 1/2. So as Derek said, you know, you can get to 1/2 actually pretty easy. You do a big smoothie in the morning, eat 3 or 4 bananas throughout the day, a couple of apples, right? You have, if you're doing like, I like to make like roasted vegetables for dinner a lot of times. So like cauliflower, broccoli, throw some onion on there, do some green beans and asparagus. You know, you can get a huge amount of your calories from, you know, roasted vegetables. Ideally, you want fruits and vegetables raw as much as possible, but, you know, obviously it's not going to happen for everybody. Totally understand it. You know, so at least having cooked vegetables in your main meals, even if it's steamed broccoli, you know, figure out what that is in terms of calories. Track that and get yourself to 50%, and you will see a huge improvement in your overall health and well-being, and you'll just feel better overall in everything you do.
So true. So one thing that you can do right away is get your calories up to 50% being fruits and vegetables, and then just see what a difference it makes. You know, experiment with it. That's where it's in your court, where now it's becoming part of your life experience, because then that's really where it puts into wisdom. Like once you walk it, and then suddenly you have the experience of feeling more alive, sleeping better, digestive system more on point because of the roughage within the digestive system. The fiber will help move everything out. You know, really thinking about cleansing the system. That's what these high-packed nutrients foods do, is they're cleansing the system and then nutrifying all the cells.
Exactly. So one other thing that can help you, a good supplement to help, you know, boost you up closer to that 50%, as Derek said, the Love Purium Super Meal. We both take it. I have it every day. I put it, it's a couple extra 100 calories of fruit and veggies and a really, you know, all organic, no fillers. We'll put a link below to that, below this video in the description. Add that in too, that'll definitely help. Ideally, you want fresh. If you cook it, that's okay as well, but ultimately we want you to get more closer to that 50% or higher to really see the benefits and the results. So that's it for today. We always appreciate you tuning in. Leave us your thoughts and comments below in the video, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care.
Thank you guys. See you in the next video.
See ya.